I'm Lucy, I'm in Set 42 and I'm a third year student from Oxfordshire. Before Norland, I was studying for my A-levels at Henley College. I was doing psychology, French and English language alongside an EPQ. I had a bit of childcare experience before Norland as well. I knew I wanted to be a nanny from when I was about 11, and it became very clear to me very quickly, doing some research with my family, that Norland was the best of the best, and that the standard of education and knowledge that I would receive from Norland would be above anything else that I could find. Another really important aspect for me choosing Norland actually was the Norland Agency. So last year the Norland Agency had 6 jobs for every Norlander, and that element of job security at the minute, given the current climate that we're in, is and was a very important aspect for me as well. The placements at Norland actually make up 50% of the course, which is entirely unique to Norland and not something that I would potentially have got elsewhere. And every single placement experience that I've had has been absolutely incredible. The range of placements that you're able to get at Norland are massive, from forest schools to special educational facilities to families, live in, live out, all sorts. And every single one of those placements, I feel like I've learnt so much and developed so much as a childcare professional. So it's all well and good doing the practice, and it's all well and good having the knowledge and knowing the theory, but actually the real magic comes when you put those two things together, and that's what Norland gives you. You get the opportunity to learn all these things, have that knowledge, and then go and put it out into practice. And when you bring those two things together, that's when you get something really special. My biggest worry before coming to Norland was probably about leaving home and leaving that network of friends that I had at home, and wondering if the students at Norland, was I going to like them, were they going to be similar to me, was I going to get along well? And actually Norland were really helpful at that period of time because they place you in a house. So I was placed in a house with 5 girls, one of whom I'd met at my interview, and they support you with that really, really well. So I would say to somebody that was having similar worries about moving away from home, living with new people, what that's going to be like, is that the support is there. Norland will not let you fall through the net. They are so good at making sure that you are with like-minded people, and actually everybody in my set, we're all like-minded people. We're a really small community of people that have a passion and a drive for childcare, and we've all made this decision to come to Norland and be the best of the best. So I feel like I've met people here that are probably the most similar to me that I could meet anywhere in the country, and the 5 girls actually that I was placed with in my first year, I still live with now in my 3rd year, and they are my best friends in the whole world. Because of how internationally recognised Northern nannies are for being the best of the best and having that high standard of education, we have the opportunity to go wherever, because that knowledge that Norland is really the creme de la creme of nannies, you can have that opportunity to go and work anywhere in the world. What I love about what I do really comes down to making a difference. I love to make a difference in children's lives, and Norland allows me to do that. When you come to Norland and you inevitably find out that you are in a community of people more like you than you've probably been around before, it's an incredibly special feeling, and something that I think is really unique to nannying as well, because so many of the character traits that you need to be a nanny, like empathy and being caring, that's actually who you are as a person. That isn't something that's just academic, or you go home and that isn't there anymore. That is a trait that is embedded within you. And having that network of people, all of a sudden you feel at home. I really do feel like Norland is my second home, and that's an incredibly special feeling and something very unique to Norland, I think.